Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. I'm glad you are here. Welcome. Please make yourself at home. Take a seat as I once again like to inspire you another day. And today we're talking about something that is very common in this world. I think everybody has dealt with it, and that is the idea of stress. And when we feel stressed, we feel overcomplicated with ourselves, and we feel scared and nervous of certain outcomes that might happen, and just overall nervous for what we're dealing with in that certain moment. But luckily for you guys, you're talking to a guy who has figured out some pro tips and secrets to actually relieve that amount of stress that I feel. So today, guys, I'm going over 5 different things that are going to help you deal with stress like a pro. And before we get started, make sure to please like and subscribe for more self-improvement motivation content. I'm always here for it. And like that, let's just get started. Number 1, guys, number 1 tip, and the best thing that can help you reduce stress like a pro, is identifying the stressors, guys. And we want to make sure right now we take a moment, and even just right now as we're sitting here, let's take a moment and just think of the stressors that in our life that could be the reason why we're feeling so stressed. Is it with family? Is it with relationships? Is it with your girlfriend and boyfriend? Is it with financial reasons? Is it work? I mean, it can be numerous different things as to why anyone would be stressed. But being able to identify the stressors early on is a very key component to reducing the amount of stress in the long term. And an easy way to do this is just by journaling, or even taking a notebook and writing down the different stressors in my life, or writing down stressors on top, and just writing down what's causing the stress or what it is. And being able to do that, guys, is going to quickly be able to help you identify certain patterns and solutions to being able to identify those stressors immediately, and being able to overall, in the long run, reduce the amount of stress that you get from that. Next thing, guys, I've said this several times, and I hope you guys will be taking notes right now. You should probably get your notebook out and move that dang pencil, because the next thing you're going to do to help reduce that amount of stress is practicing mindfulness. And the idea of mindfulness is really just being active in the present moment, guys, without fear of, or in the role of, being the judgmental person or having judgment. And being able to do things like deep breathing, yoga, exercise, and really just about any calming sorts of activity is really going to help you reduce the amount of overwhelmness and anxiousness that you might be feeling inside, to overall help you feel a lot less stressed with certain activities in your life. So for that reason, we are going to do something real quick, guys. So we're going to breathe in for 3 seconds, and we're going to breathe out for 3 seconds. Ready? Crap, I feel more relaxed already, guys. See, that's the power of mindfulness, guys. Being able to do those deep and breathe activity of just practicing those mindful activities like breathing and just overall exercise is going to make you feel a lot more better and be more present in the certain terms of stress. Number 3, guys, that is staying active, because in our bodies we release something called endorphins, which is our natural mood lifter. And from being able to release those endorphins in our body from being active, it's going to help us feel a lot more reassured and content within our mental state of mind. And like I've said before, you guys don't have to exactly be working out for hours straight, guys. Please don't be a gym rat. Don't be like me, because you're going to have joint problems. It ain't fun. But we still going strong, guys. But what I'm trying to say is, do some sorts of activity and some sort of physical exercise, rather than be going to the gym, dancing in your living room, dancing in your room. Shit, I do it all the time. Listen, music be popping sometimes. But just walking like outside for even like 10 minutes is something ideally to do to stay active and overall keep yourself in the present moment of what you're doing. And I would say aim for about 30 minutes of exercise each day. And if you do about 30 minutes of exercise each day, that's going to put you in a good state of mind and give you that right reassurance and vitamins to go strong at whatever adversity or obstacle you could possibly be facing that day. Quattro, guys. Quattro. Secret to being the biggest pro stress relievist ever is you're gonna connect with others, guys, and that's as simple as connecting with your family and friends, and just being able to talk out your certain problems or your certain stress that you're doing with at the moment. Being able to have that support of others is gonna immediately take off the emotional load that you have within your mental and physical state, and being able to perspect it on different perspectives and views on those other people, which is going to help you give different ideas and views and perspectives as to how you can overcome the stress and figure out a positive, good solution to bringing a close to what you're dealing with. So just being able to talk to different people and getting different perspectives, guys, is going to be a game changer. I've tried this before when I was feeling stressed. I always go to my friends, I always go to my family, and I talk about it. And trust me, do I feel 100 times better after doing that? Absolutely, I do. So please do it, guys. Don't just try and do this alone, because you're not alone. There are people in this world, and you can go to them to get different perspectives. It's a game changer. 5, guys. Number 5. It's probably, I would say, more for relationships and just friendships in general, but this could be within yourself as well. I think would be very beneficial. Is you guys have to set boundaries in this world, okay? Stop being that overly nice person thinking, oh, it's gonna be okay. Everyone will just come to my terms and just accept me for who I am. Well, unfortunately, that is not how it works in this world. I have learned that the very hard way, guys. Trust me. So, set boundaries within yourself and set boundaries within the friendships and relationships you could be having in the future or within those group of people, because once you set boundaries, guys, not only are you not going to feel as stressed, but it's going to make it a lot easier for stress to come up and be a problem or factor in hurting a future good relationship. So guys, being able to set your boundaries and set up what you value and what you want, and being able to step away and say no if someone is not agreeing to your terms or boundaries, and having that overall self-respect, guys, is going to overall make you get yourself away from having any type of stress. And trust me, you're going to thank me later when you're not stressed out from people not valuing your own opinions.